Hello, in this video we will see the concept of place of supply of goods. Before going into the details of place of supply of goods, let's understand the relevance of the concept of place of supply. The relevance of concept of place of supply is to determine the nature of supply. That is whether the supply is interstate or whether the supply is intrastate. How to determine that? In case of interstate supply, IGST is leviable. In case of intrastate supply, CGST plus SGST is leviable. But how to determine whether a particular supply, particular transaction is interstate or intrastate? The test is that if the location of the supplier and the place of supply are in different state, then IGST is leviable. And if the location of supplier and the place of supply are in the same state, then CGST plus SGST is leviable. Nature of supply is intrastate supply. With IGST, that is intrastate supply, no plus. In intrastate supply, with CGST, there is always SGST. There cannot be a situation that only CGST is levied on the invoice. With CGST, there is always a SGST or UTGST. This is a dual GST. In India, GST is dual GST. However, CGST credit cannot be used for payment of SGST liability, and SGST credit cannot be used for payment of CGST liability. It's like parallel railway track which will go together but will never meet each other. कमल के पत्ते पर शबनम के बूंद के जैसा, जो कभी एक भी नहीं हुए और कभी जुदा भी नहीं हुए. Now let's see the place of supply in case of goods. There are 5 scenarios for place of supply in case of goods. Scenario 1, where there is a movement of goods involved. The place of supply is where the movement terminates for delivery. Let's take an example that the seller is in Tamil Nadu. Supply the material to the buyer in Karnataka. The place of supply is Karnataka. Place of supplier is Tamil Nadu. Two different states. This transaction is called as interstate supply and IGST is leviable. Therefore, because of this only, buyer in Karnataka will be eligible for the credit. Now let's see another second scenario where movement of goods not involved. Then the location at the time of delivery is the place of supply. Let's take an example that the buyer in Karnataka comes in Tamil Nadu, purchase the material over a counter, export sales. In that case, the place of supply is Tamil Nadu. Location of supplier is Tamil Nadu. It is a local sales. Intrastate sales, CGST, SGST of Tamil Nadu is leviable. If the buyer is not having a registration in Tamil Nadu, then he is not eligible for the credit. See the third point, bill to ship to model. This is little tricky. We spent some time on this. Scenario, bill to ship to model. And the place of supply is on the person on whom the bill is raised. When you will call something as bill to ship to model is when 3 parties are involved. Let's take an example that A is in Tamil Nadu, enters into contract with B, who is also in Tamil Nadu, to supply the material. However, B instructed A that don't supply the material to me, directly deliver the material to C, who is in Maharashtra. In this case, The location of supplier is Tamil Nadu. Place of supply is the person. Place of supply is also Tamil Nadu. Because B, invoice is raised on B. A will demand the amount from B for the supply of that material. The privity of contract is between A and B. The place of supply is also Tamil Nadu because on whom the A has raised the bill. A has raised the bill on B, who is in Tamil Nadu. Only on the instruction of B, the material is directly delivered to C, who is in Maharashtra. Okay. However, just a passing reference, the e-way bill will be generated for the physical supply from Tamil Nadu to Maharashtra. Okay. Let's take another example. A is in Tamil Nadu, B is in Maharashtra, C is in Tamil Nadu. B places an order on A to supply the material. A has raised the invoice on B. So the place of supply is Maharashtra because on whom the bill is raised on B, who is in Maharashtra. So place of supply is Maharashtra. Location of supply Tamil Nadu. This transaction is interstate supply. IGST is leviable. However, B instructed A to supply the material to C, who is in Tamil Nadu. So the goods are not even cross the border of Tamil Nadu. Still, this is a interstate supply and IGST is leviable because the location of supplier is Tamil Nadu, place of supply is Maharashtra, IGST is leviable. B will in turn raise the invoice on C, and that is also a IGST transaction, interstate transaction, nature of supply. I hope I explained bill to ship to model. If three parties are involved, you should go as per the person on whom the invoice is raised is the place of supply. You should not see the first scenario, movement of goods. Then your answer will be wrong. Okay. Okay. Now, fourth scenario is where supply on board or conveyance. The place of supply of the goods taken on board or conveyance. Okay. Let's take an example that you are flying from Jet Airways from Tamil Nadu to Delhi and you order a food. A packed food will be given, a packed food is given by the air hostess to you. At that time, one should not open the window and see whether the plane is above Hyderabad or above Bhopal. So whether the place of supply is Telangana or Madhya Pradesh. No, see the level of difficulty. Here the lawmakers made it very clear that the place of supply in this case is Chennai, that is Tamil Nadu, from where the journey starts, from where the goods are loaded, that is the place from where the journey starts. It is Chennai. Now the last scenario is the supply where there is a assembly or installation is involved. And the place of supply is where such assembly or installation has been done. That is the place of their physical, where the assembly or installation is done, that is the place of supply. In this way, we have covered all the 5 scenarios in case of place of supply of goods. The relevant section is section 10 and section 11 of IGST Act. If you are having any questions relating to the GST, this is my email ID catusharji@gmail.com, or you can call me on my mobile number, which is 8080980684, between 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Thank you.